Greetings everyone everywhere, your odd and only Emo-Punk whiskey Tater here, kicking off an autumnal amalgamation of whiskeys and wavelengths fit for all you rapscallions and lugubrious hoochmongers out there. At this present moment, I submit for approval a swill new to my collection, Nelson Brothers of Tennessee Green Brier Sour Mash Whiskey. I've walked by this bottle plenty of times and just never picked it up. Finally, I was like, oh hey, I was meaning to call you, really no good excuse, and it was all like, oh hey, glad you did because I'm a good time, and indeed it is. Nelson Brothers is steeped in history dating back to the mid-1800s. It had to close its doors like oh so many when Prohibition was rule of the land. It was not until 2014 when one of the descendants, get it, of Charles Nelson opened those doors back up and began producing an offspring, did you get it that time, of this once beloved barley breed. Now dig the long neck of this bottle, and it's not so long that I can't fit it in my poison pantry. The label is kind of reminiscent of turn-of-the-century Victorian influenced illustrations, giving it that absinthe style mystique to it. On the inhale, it has a bit of a spicy tobacco and kindling kind of aroma, rounded out with maple and fresh brioche. On the palate, it opens like an old leather-bound novel with honeyed woodcut engravings of Durban and snuff. It slowly sunders to sweet timber and oak and a delicate bristle of sedge and bramble, living up to the Greenbrier epithet. Okay, so right away I had to listen to something a little folk art, a little dramatic, raw, lyrical, and painful. I simply had to dial in on some Bright Eyes. I'm a huge fan, and seeing Bright Eyes live is a very different, incrementally intense and enchanting experience. I recommend pulling up their set from Austin City Limits many a year ago. Connor's crooning of Waste of Paint is just a perfect pairing for this pour. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. Feel free to leave any kind comments below if you have a suggestion for a whiskey you think I should try, or a band you want me to listen to, maybe even your band. Message me here on the Insta. But until next time, my dear friends, make your own choices, stay emo, and always punk responsibly.